Liz from Leisure Days Insurance. In this video we've come to Ribby Hall Holiday Village in Lancashire to talk about an important topic, and that's those essential caravan spring checks. Many holiday caravans are left empty over the winter when your park is closed, so when you return it's important to carry out these simple checks so you can spot any signs of damage and save some heartache later on in the season. First of all, it's a good idea to keep a toolkit at your caravan with some essential bits in like spare batteries, fuses, WD-40 and of course screwdrivers, grips, pliers, a hammer etc. Plus a stepladder will come in handy, as well as a stash of cleaning products when you come to open up your holiday caravan for the season ahead. When you return to your static caravan or lodge, you'll want to make sure you've packed everything you need for the new season ahead. Don't forget the essentials such as your caravan keys, any passes, fobs or codes for the entry gates, plus spare batteries for smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, toilet and kitchen roll, towels, bedding and food, particularly the non-perishable type. Then there's any electrical equipment you might have removed such as the TV, kettle and vacuum cleaner. Once you've unpacked the essentials, it's time to check the outside of your caravan for any signs of damage from bad weather. Pay particular attention to your static caravan's windows, any skylights, seams and seals, guttering, roof tiles and any aerials or satellite dishes, plus any decking or outside sheds. Make sure all your belongings are still there and intact. One top tip for checking the guttering and the roof tiles is to use a mobile phone on a selfie stick and run along the side of the guttering. Make sure seams, seals, window and door frames are still in a good condition and that they're still watertight. Also check any boilers and flues to make sure they're not blocked or have not had any animals nesting in them during the winter months. The same goes for the underside of the caravan. Check out our seams and seals video for more tips. Also carefully check all the panels of your caravan to make sure they haven't suffered any damage, checking for dents, holes or cracks. The same also goes for the decking area. Make a note of any repairs that might need to be carried out and if you're going to need to contact your insurance company to make a claim. Once you've checked the outside panels and fittings, it's time to move inside and open up all the doors and windows to let the air circulate through your caravan. Check that the electricity is turned on, and if there seems to be a lot of excess moisture, you could use a dehumidifier. Check all corners of the room to make sure you've not had any leaks. Your nose is a great indicator to let you know if there's any damp and mould in your caravan, but it's also a good idea to do a visual check around the corners of the rooms, along ceilings, around vents, external doors, windows and any skylights. Pay particular attention to the kitchen and bathroom areas, looking for any discoloration or watermarks around taps, sinks, showers or white goods, and don't forget to check the backs of cupboards. Also check your furnishings for damp, mildew or mould, including the underside of cushions and mattresses. If there's any springiness in the floors, check to make sure it's not caused by damp by looking to see if there are any damp or dark patches. You might also want to use a damp meter if you're concerned. If you've used any moisture traps or salt containers during the winter months, then empty these. Also have a good look in every room to make sure you've not had another unwelcome visitor, such as mice or rats, by looking for drop-ins or damage to upholstery or even the furniture or flooring. Now we turn our attention to the water system and pipes. Turn on the water at the stopcock and then slowly open up one tap at a time and let them run for a few minutes to get rid of any trapped air. Keep an eye on the underside of your caravan for any leaks, and once all taps are open and water is running through the caravan, turn up the pressure and continue to look for any leaks. Pay particular attention to pipework in bathrooms, behind sinks and toilets, even the shower, and areas behind the dishwasher and washing machine if you have one. Close the windows and warm the caravan through by turning on the heating system, be that the gas central heating, electric heaters, fire or oil-filled radiators. Now check your fire safety equipment. As a matter of course, replace the battery in your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. Check the dates on your fire extinguisher and fire blanket and that they're still in a good condition, and arrange a replacement if they've expired. Replace any batteries on any security alarms and check dates on any first aid kits too. If you've not done already, now is a good time to book your boiler in for its annual service to make sure it continues to give you the hot water and heating needed throughout the season. But do still check the pipework around it to make sure there aren't any leaks or signs of damage by visually checking and avoid touching any hot pipes. With these checks all done, the next job is to give the caravan a good spring clean, both inside and out. It's a great way not only to freshen it up for the season ahead, but removing dirt and other nasties will also help keep the bodywork, soft furnishings and other fixtures and fittings in a good condition. Check out our cleaning video for more tips. Once your holiday caravan is clean and fresh, it's time to pop the kettle on for a nice cuppa and sit back and relax. So there you go, we hope you found these simple spring checks useful to make sure your holiday caravan is all set for lots of enjoyment in the season ahead. One final check is to make sure that your static caravan insurance policy is up to date so that you can relax in the knowledge that you're covered for things like accidental damage, storm, flooding and fire. A huge thank you to Ribby Hall Holiday Village where we filmed this video. Please like and share, and for more static caravanning, hints and tips, why not head on over to the Leisure Days website. Thanks for watching and we hope you have a wonderful trouble-free season in your holiday caravan.